Hello, you sexy biscuits, and welcome back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. I know, it's been a long time, but today I've got a very special video. About 2 years ago, I looked at a mod called the Architect mod, and this was the best mod I'd seen in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It allowed you to place basically anything from the game files within the world. Well, it's got an update. I got contacted by the creator of the Architect mod, Benjamin, and they basically have said that their friend has taken over and they've added in a ton of new content. And when I say a ton of new content, I mean a ton. There are over 3,000 items in this mod, and the amount of effort that's gone into this is absolutely incredible. For instance, if I was to place his sack of corn here, that is actually placed realistically in the world. But there's some other stuff about this mod that I don't remember being in the original, and that's the fact that you can build your own town, name your own town, have resources coming in from your own town. There is a ton of stuff you can do here. So one of the coolest things I saw that might be really interesting for getting into hidden areas is this ladder. So if I was to place this ladder down, let's say right about here, okay, and I was to place that there. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below for this mod, of course. There's a ton of instructions on the mod description, including how to uninstall it, because of course, if you save with these items in the world, they'll be in your game forever. And then I'm going to climb this ladder. Oh, look at that. Now, I haven't turned the ladder around, it's the wrong way round. Now, you may be thinking, well, that's pointless, right? No. What this has allowed me to do is basically glitch through the wall and get to an area that I'd need to walk around and get to. So the amount of possibilities for this, in terms of exploration to places we shouldn't really be able to go, is kind of intriguing. So actually I now need to head back round to go and delete that ladder. I'm just thinking like places like Vranik, or maybe something like the Skalitz Castle. That could be kind of fun to try and explore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the menu back up and I'm going to press G and I'm going to delete that, as you see there. And you can get really tall ladders, as you can see there. So that's kind of the bit that I wanted to show off, because I know that was a thing with the original Architect mod, was the fact you could build like steps and stuff and you could get to places that you really shouldn't be able to. The ladders now make that a ton easier, and that's really, really nice. I'm playing this currently on my hardcore save, so I'm getting a load of pop-ups being like, you're hungry, you're tired. So I'm sorry about that, I can't really do anything about that. So as we go through this, there's a load of different storage items, which is really nice. So we can go through here. There's a stash bag here, which will hold basically anything. Because I don't think there's a limit in terms of size of what you can actually store in Kingdom Come. There's a stash of books, which is great. So you can actually make like bookshelves and put stuff on there. But we also have stuff like this. This is a bucket that collects rainwater, and it generates 1 times drinking water every 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this. And there we go, and then I'm going to exit the menu. I'm going to come over here. There you go, got 1 times drinking water. There you go, so there it is in my inventory, okay? And then if I was to wait again, there you go, and then I have to go back in my inventory. Now I have 2. So that is fantastic. That is really, really quite cool for immersion. We can also head back in and put down, let's say, dried mushroom generator. So you could have, like, I don't know, a settlement where there are people scavenging for food, let's say. We have fish, so we can put this down by a river. We could have onions. You can generate onions every 60 seconds. You can have carrots, which is very fancy. We even have a full bread oven. So if I was to place this, and then go to it, we can bake bread with nettles, which makes sense. I think. I don't know anything about food. But as you can see, I can actually keep clicking, and because you know, I like foraging in this game, I have a ton of nettles on me anyway. And then if I was to go into my inventory, and then head down to bread, you can see I've got 22. And then if I was to click on this again a couple of times, and then head back in, I now have 33. So that is working brilliantly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit this game. I'm going to load up a game save where it's not hardcore. And we're going to go and find a little place in the middle of nowhere, okay, where we can set up a little town. And of course, it's going to be called Biscuit Town. Right, I appear to have spawned right outside of Skalitz, which is actually kind of perfect right now, seeing as that's where I want to go to test out that wall trick. We're going to leave these guys to their own devices. In theory, I could... Oh, how interesting. I think the mod has saved where I was, even across game saves. That's really intriguing. Yeah. Okay, right. We don't actually need to head into Skalitz for this, because what we can do is we can just go around the side. So let's grab ourselves a ladder. I want to test this when we're here. Let's go for a big ladder. Let's go for that one. Okay. Now, to turn items, it's really simple. You just press the R key, and then you can turn it with the mouse wheel. You see that? So that's really nice. I'm going to actually get rid of this one because I don't know which way around that is now. I think I've broken it. Right, let's do that. Okay. Let's head to the back, and we're going to see if we can break the game's boundaries right now. So let's head up this hill here. We're going to place that. And then we're going to siege Skalitz, hopefully. I'm hoping this works. Right, you ready? Oh my god, hang on. Look at that! That's so cool! Oh my god, that's bloody fantastic! Now we don't have to worry about those guys, because I've basically skipped that whole area. Could we do it here as well? So if I was to place it there... This might break the game, I'm not sure. I know Warhorse is watching this right now. I'm going, oh no, please don't do this. Please don't break the immersion. I'm sorry, Warhorse. It needs to be done. Do this. Oh my god, you can actually see through there. That's awesome. Right, and I'm going to hop down. Look at that. Oh my god, that's fantastic. And we can leave those there, and we use these whenever we need to, which is bloody brilliant. Right, so let's head up here. And we're going to do it on this. Right. So let's mod. I'm going to place it down. Going to get it right up against the wall. And then we're going to hop on. There you go. And then drop down. Now, I don't actually know if this is textured. Holy crap, look at that. We're in. Oh, fan-bloody-tastic. Right. Now, I don't know if this floor is solid. I don't think I've ever actually been able to test if this floor is solid before. Now, how am I going to get over there? Could I pop down here and place a ladder? Let's say here. So, I mean, just for this, I think this mod is well worth downloading anyway. Even the original version of this mod was fantastic. You guys know I covered it. It was amazing. We're going to place that there. I got to say a massive thank you, by the way, to Benjamin. If you go onto the Nexus, there's a little thank you to me on there, which I was really blown away by. As well as that, on the mod website, it actually has my videos on there, which is really nice. So, we're going to climb over here. Can I climb to the top? What's going to happen if I go over? I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh. Ah! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Hang on. Right, what I need to do then is I need to turn around the ladder for this bit, okay? So we're going to heal ourselves up, and I'm going to press R, and I'm going to spin it around so it's facing the opposite way. Then I can go about climbing it. So an interesting thing is when you're climbing a ladder, you don't seem to bump into any of the geometry, which is really nice. So you can kind of go through geometry when you're on the ladder. Right, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to see if this works. Right, let's turn around. Go up here. There you go. Right, and now when I fall, I'll fall onto the floor itself. Right? Now, I should have gone with a smaller ladder, because I'm going to really injure myself. Hang on, let me heal up myself a second, because, yeah, that's not going to end well. Let's do this. How am I still injured? Okay, I really hurt myself there. Do I have any marigolds? That would be really helpful right now. I do not. So that's great. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt bad. Alright, you ready? Oh! That's not solid! Okay, so there's no geometry in the castle. How fascinating. Because I always assumed there was an invisible wall around the inner castle. And that's obviously not true, because we're able to get past the wall. But there's no actual geometry, walkable geometry at least, inside. So that's really fascinating. Oh my god. You know what I've just found? You know what I've just found? This is my original architect town. Oh my god! I couldn't have done that if I tried. Right, yeah. This is my original architect mod town. We have the porta potty with the traffic cone. Yeah, because there are traffic cones in the game files. So those are accessible. Oh, look at my fantastic work there. So this is a fantastic starting point. We've already got everything kind of set up as it is. So we've got this here. I even placed those down to make it look a bit more realistic. I've got some kind of storage there. I've got a little kind of blacksmith and kind of foodery here. Actually, no, the blacksmith's over there, isn't it? So this is the blacksmith area. And we've got some items I put down to make it look like it was lived in. Oh, my God. I think I even placed down this nice flower bed. You see that? That's really fancy. So, we can now open this back up. And I can turn off that. Okay. So, what we can do is we can start scrolling through here. And as you can see, you've got all these different kind of building structures. This actually is a butcher building in Ledechko. And it generates meat, which is really nice. This is a small smoke shed. It generates meat as well. We even have a barrel full of arrows, which generates ordinary arrows every 15 seconds. So I'm also seeing on the site that you can actually go into the command console and we can type in architect _ gamble. And I'm going to either win or lose 5 groschen. You ready? Gambling finished. I parted with 10 groschen. That's not good. Hang on, let's do that again. Right. Yay! We gained groschen. Oh, fantastic. You can also type in architect _ help. And that will actually show you everything that you can do with this mod. So we've got set town name, because this is what we want to do. So, we're going to set home name, and we're going to set home, right? Because this is our town, okay? So I'm going to turn off the mod a second. So I'm going to set this as home. Okay, no, that did not work. So I've been trying to set up this as actual Biscuit Town. I've been trying to name it. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to work for me. I've got it so it shows that it's set my home. But for instance, I can't fast travel home. And it also doesn't show the name on the map. I don't know if it's supposed to. But that is something that I'll need to kind of work out as we go, because I've only just downloaded this mod. So I want to see if there's like big buildings we could put down maybe. Let's scroll, okay? We got a lot of stuff in here to kind of give you an idea of what kind of stuff you can use. I mean, look at that, right? You've got stuff like this that kind of borders things. And it's really interesting. You can actually kind of see the mud texture, I'm guessing, is set in a place, so when you move it, it moves across the already designated mud texture, which is really interesting. We've got a raised riser platform. We've even got the wall of Neuhof, which is nice. Some of these things, it has warnings, like you cannot delete, so be very careful. What I will say with this mod is make sure you save before placing any of these things, so you can go back to a save where you don't have anything in case you mess it up. That's always very useful to do. We've got roof elements. Basically, there is a ton of stuff here. You can make your own town. I mean, as you can see there, it's obviously very basic from the original version of the mod. But there's even like mossy walls. So if I was to, let's see, let's place down a wall here. And we plop that down there. And you can actually, like, that looks like it's part of the actual game. Like that, it's on the ground. It even actually goes into the ground. There. I don't think you're actually supposed to see this side of the wall, because I'm guessing that's normally connected to another piece of wall. So that's kind of fascinating, because this side looks great, but this side, I don't think you're ever actually supposed to see. So if I was to, let's say, add on another bit. The only thing I would ask for in this mod would be snapping. Like, snapping would be amazing. Like, for making walls and building structures and stuff, I think that would be a massive game changer. But, as you can actually see, that is now a physical object. So, when I'm moving stuff onto it, it actually affects where this is going to be placed. So, let's get it as close as I can without it going up. So, about there. Place. And then come out of this. That looks like one texture. That is absolutely amazing. I can't actually see where the break is. I think it's there, maybe? That is really impressive. So yeah, there is a ton of stuff in this mod. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below. Please go download this. It was my favorite mod when it came out back in the day, and now it's even better. It's so impressive what they've been able to do with this. And like, look at the size of these walls you can make, right? And you can actually like go pretty far with them. It is honestly amazing. Thank you so much to Benjamin for letting me know that this has been updated. Also, if you like this video, please share it. Tell your friends. This is the best mod in Kingdom Come Deliverance by far. And honestly, Warhorse, with Kingdom Come 2, I want a building system like this. If you can implement, like you did with From the Ashes, but like physical stuff like this, that would be insane. Like a Fallout 4 settlement system. Because I could see myself spending hours doing stuff like this, you know? Anyway, I know obviously it could break the game, as we've seen. kind of got past some of the boundaries, so obviously there need to be some limits, but I think it's absolutely incredible. That even aligns. Like, Fallout doesn't do that. Like, that is on the floor. Yeah. Even though this is hilly. That is insane. If you were to do that in Fallout 4, this end would be on the floor, but that end would be, like, really high up. That's incredible. Well done. Well done. This is amazing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I love each and every single one of you. But until next time, that's me out. Bye, guys.